Welcome to the Otsumami Party Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Ian.
I'm Saya.
We both grew up in different countries. Where are you from, Saya?
I'm from Japan. Where are you from, Ian?
I'm from the US. In this podcast, we'll discuss fun little interesting things about vastly different cultures, daily lives living in different cities, and other fun, interesting topics.
During our time together, we invite you to grab some otsumami or finger food of your own and join us for a fun, cozy time. Enjoy!
Saya, I've come to find you to tell you something incredibly important.
Okay, what?
Saya.
Ian?
You're a wizard, Saya.
I'm a wizard?
A thumping good one at that. I don't remember if that's exactly what he says, but welcome to Otsumami Party Special.
Yay!
This is our episode 10 special. It's going to be different than what we normally do.
Yay! What are we gonna do?
We're not going to do any of the word of the day or anything. We are going to instead play a game.
What kind of game?
It's called Would You Rather.
Ooh.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play the hit game Would You Rather. Contestants number 1 is Saya. Contestant number 2 is Ian. And the host is Ian and Saya, Otsumami Party. Okay. Well, before we start, are you eating or drinking anything for your Otsumami, Saya?
Of course I do. I just made a gin and olive juice.
Gin and olive juice.
Is that olive juice?
Yeah.
I wanted to make the gin martini with extra olives, but I just didn't have a vermouth, so it just became gin and olive juice. But it's weird to think about to drink a olive juice, but I kind of like the taste, like the weird taste.
Oh yeah, kind of like blue cheese.
Maybe.
This is like the 8th episode. Well, not the 8th, but the probably like the 4th or 5th episode that we've mentioned blue cheese.
Yeah, probably. We need to, I don't know, like we could totally do the advertisement for the blue cheese company someday.
Well, if you're a blue cheese company who wants to sponsor us, let us know.
Let us know.
Send an email to otsumamiparty@gmail.com.
And also, please send your product to us. Because we cannot advertise your stuff without tasting it.
We are half joking, of course, but...
Yeah, I'm just craving the blue cheese since you mentioned. It's your fault, Ian.
I am craving that Rogue River blue cheese that we used to have. Oh, that was like something else. Yeah. But do I really want to drop $25 on a half pound of blue cheese?
You know what? Like, you cannot think about the money when you do the stuff.
My wallet needs to think about it, but...
No, just like, follow your heart. Yeah, so I'm just like, fake gin martini, extra dirty, with some salami and olives. How about you? What are you eating?
Well, I am boring. I have what I normally always have for my snack, and that is frozen grapes.
Nice.
I was considering getting some goldfish, but I'm a little sick of them. At Costco, I got a family size, like a 3-bag thing of goldfish, because at the time I shopped when I was really hungry.
You know, you cannot go grocery shopping when you're hungry.
Especially at Costco.
Yeah, like everything looked good and you feel like you can finish the Costco size.
Oh yeah. Well, I made that mistake and I got myself like a box of 3 large bags of goldfish.
Yeah.
And that was a few weeks ago. And I am almost through the first bag.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, but good choice of the grapes.
Yeah, 1 bag a month for goldfish. And I just finished my last batch of frozen grapes.
Cool. Are you drinking something too?
Yeah. In our signature Nodame Cantabile cocktail glass, I am having my boring brown sugar rum.
That's like it's your usual, like recent usual, until your rum goes up. like
Right.
goes away.
Yeah. So the reason I have that is because I don't usually go shopping for liquor by myself. And
Right.
so I have leftovers from, I remember a couple episodes ago I mentioned like that my friend bought the cheap rum. And I still have 2 bottles in my freezer. And they're both about half gone. And so I need to drink that. But I don't drink alcohol very much, so it's just lasting me. And
Nice.
recently I've only been drinking alcohol when we record.
Nice.
Just because it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So frozen grapes and brown sugar rum. That's my signature.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Well, I'm kind of eager to jump into this game.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So the rules should be that we each have 5 questions. So that's 10 questions.
Okay.
And we'll alternate our questions. So I ask one, then you ask one, then I ask one, then you ask one.
Okay.
Now, if I ask the question, you answer first
Okay.
before I give my answer.
Gotcha.
But if you ask the question, I'll answer first before you give your answer.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, so I've pulled up a 20-sided die. I'm going to roll it twice, okay? And you have to choose the first roll or the second roll. And if that roll is closer to 20, then you go first.
Okay.
Okay? So which roll do you want? Do you want the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Second one? Okay, then I get the first one. All right, so the first roll is 6. That's my number. And the second roll is, drum roll please, 13.
So,
So you go first.
okay.
All right, so she goes first.
Okay. Question number 1. Would you rather have a pool in your backyard or live next to the ocean?
Oh, that's really easy for me.
Oh, okay.
I would definitely live next to the ocean.
Oh, I thought the opposite. Like, I
No.
thought you would answer the opposite.
No, not at all. I love the ocean, and I love the beach. Now, I do have a phobia of deep water.
Right.
So as long as I'm not, like, in the middle of the ocean by myself swimming, then I'm okay. But I do love the beach, and I would rather be next to the beach. Pools, you know, they're fun and everything, but I'd rather be on the beach.
Well, the question was the ocean, though. Does it include the beach?
Well, it said next to the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Next to the ocean, I took as being on the beach.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, it was a really tough question for me, but I think I would live next to the ocean as well.
Oh.
I thought it could be very dangerous because, if tsunami comes,
Tsunamis and stuff, yeah.
or like typhoon or hurricane or whatever comes, it's very dangerous. But if you have a pool, you need to take care of that every day, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have a pool in my apartment property, and it's great to see the pool and then use it as I want. But at the same time, I also know the maintenance guy is like, fishing like all of the debris every day.
Oh, yeah.
And also, like, you need to keep the water clean and everything. So, yeah, it's really, I think, like, cost a lot to keep it clean and nice, regardless the seasons.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I would go.
And it costs so much money, like, just to install.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the ocean is free.
Well, the ocean is free, but you have to spend a lot of money to protect your house from the salt.
That's true. That's true. Well, either case, if you have a pool in your backyard or like next to the ocean, that is like already you're rich. That's a statement. Like,
What we need to do is rent an apartment next to the ocean. That way we don't have to deal with the cost of protecting the house, replacing the roof.
that makes sense actually. Yeah,
But
that's
the
a good
rent will
idea.
be a lot of money, I think.
Yeah.
So, but
Well,
anyway,
it's hypothetical questions, right?
yeah.
You don't really need to decide right now.
I might buy a house right now on the
Oh my
ocean.
gosh, wow, yeah, congratulations. I'll be excited for your home warming party.
You ready for my question?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Would you rather give good luck to the person you like or bad luck to the person you hate?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I can see the evil intentions in your eye. You have this big old grin on your face, and yeah, I probably already know your answer. But go ahead.
Wow. I think I would give the good luck to the person I like.
Yeah. Okay. That's different than I expected.
I knew that you would think I would be an evil question. I mean, I would answer the evil one.
You did tell me you're an evil person when I first met you, so.
I am, but at the same time, I'm scared in a way that like those bad things comes back to me if I do something bad. So,
Right.
you know, something bad happens after I give some bad luck to somebody else.
Or maybe your good luck to yourself is that something bad happens to the bad person.
Oh,
That might be your good luck.
maybe. Yeah, so I would do the good thing. How about you?
The same. I would
Okay.
rather give good luck to the person I like, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a very revengeful person,
Oh,
just normally.
that's great.
And no, I'm not implying that you are. But
It sounded like
I
it.
didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. But I mean, like, just me, I have never been one for, like, seeking revenge a lot.
Everybody, Ian is saying that he is a very, very good person.
No,
Uh-oh. Something comes out.
I've turned evil.
Okay.
No, but, like, you know, I would rather somebody I like have good luck because, like you said, you know, it might be, like, coming back as good deed, you know, karma, good karma, you know?
Yeah, karma.
But yeah, so not a very in-depth question, but a very important one to see your character.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Would you rather move to a new city every year or only be able to live in your current city for the rest of your life?
Definitely move every year.
Ooh, why?
Well, because I'm not 100% sure that I want to be in Philly the rest of my life.
Okay.
Maybe when we were in Oregon, I would choose the other. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think that Philly is not going to be my end city. What about you?
Okay. Yeah, I would do the same actually.
But for very different reasons.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, I like here, but I live in New Mexico. It's very deserty, which is cool. But I feel like if I live here forever, I feel like I'm gonna dry up.
Yeah, I'll have to go there and drop some water on you, and then you expand like a sponge.
Like a SpongeBob.
Like SpongeBob. My Squidward impression. SpongeBob.
Good one. Yeah. And also, I grew up moving a lot in the different cities. So I think I'm more like moving person. I've only lived like, you know, one city max of like 6-7 years. Even in my childhood. So, yeah.
Okay. So far, we've answered the same answer.
Right.
So, let's see if my second question will change that.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Would you rather team up with Doctor Strange or with Thor?
Okay. I think I have an answer.
Okay.
I think I would choose Doctor Strange.
Wah. Why?
Because I think he is more intelligent. The way he fights is also smart.
Okay. All right.
And, I don't remember which one, but one of the Avengers, I think. Or maybe the Thor, do they have, soul dramas as well?
As well.
I don't remember
Oh.
which one, but I saw a Thor became, a drunk and, very lazy.
Yeah, he
and
did,
not doing
but
anything.
that was because he thought that it was his fault that humanity got destroyed.
Yeah, but, I don't know.
By the way, spoilers for Endgame.
Oh, too late.
That's all right.
But, I mean, it's probably okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, but just
in case.
in case, yes. Okay.
How about you?
Well, here are the things that I'm considering. Okay.
Okay.
I am currently really all my life I've been obsessed with the concept of time manipulation, but I've been consistently obsessed with the concept of space travel and other planets and afterlives and
Yeah, right.
so to team up within a battle, definitely Doctor Strange. Mm-hmm. Because pretty much for the same reasons that you mentioned. I think that he's incredibly tactile and really intelligent and really smart with how he battles. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about late stage Doctor Strange, not when he first started out, not his arrogant phase, but his after he developed as a character. I mean, he was still a little arrogant, but in a kind of a fun way. But as somebody to team up with indefinitely, I don't know if I can answer that, because I want to travel the world and the outer space and other planets and stuff, but I also want time manipulation.
But this is a question, would you rather, meaning you need to choose, even though it's really hard questions.
I would choose Doctor Strange.
Okay, then we still got the same answers.
I think my fascination with time manipulation, and I mean, he goes to other planets too.
That's
just
true.
not from another planet, But yeah, so Doctor Strange, because of my fascination with time manipulation, ever since I was born, I was obsessed with that. And growing up, I was obsessed with things like Doctor Who and stuff like that. And Doctor Strange is my favorite story of Marvel.
Cool.
I like those movies a lot. And yeah. Okay. Hit me.
Okay, let's do. Okay. Would you rather be brought back as a dog or as a cat in your next life?
Definitely a dog.
Oh, why?
Because I'm already kind of a dog.
Right. He is a dog.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel I think either one could be a good life. I know that there are some animals that are neglected and in shelters and stuff like that. And I would say, I have no hard fact about this, but it seems like dogs are more abused than cats. They're, you get dog fighting rings and stuff like that are illegal. Like pit bull and stuff like that. And dogs are usually used for bodyguard or
Right.
But at the same time, I don't know. I think I'd rather be a dog than a cat.
Yeah. I think you're a dog, you are friendly. I can see to be a good friend with a human as a dog.
Yeah, I feel like dogs have more connections with humans. And I also feel like dogs get more opportunities to do things than cats. Go outside, go to the beach, go on walks,
Right.
Go play fetch. And I, even though I'm kind of a lazy person and I like to lay around sometimes, I don't think that I can live a life like that,
Okay, that makes sense.
What about you?
Definitely a cat.
Give me your reasons.
Well, I like sleeping. I do whatever they want. And not too sweet or too friendly to be with a human.
Understandable.
So, a cat is Do you remember the meme or like reels or TikTok that went through a bit ago? Like, oh, like you feed me, you water me,
Oh,
you
yeah.
pet me, you must be a god. That's a dog way of thinking. And then like, you feed me, you water me, you fed me, pet me, I must be a god.
He must be a dog.
So. That could be true, but yeah.
Now, did you hear about the dog on TikTok that is being taught how to talk?
With the pressing the buttons?
With the buttons, yes.
Yeah, I've seen like some of them,
Her name
but
is
like
Bunny,
the Japanese ones.
The American one, I think, is named Bunny.
Oh, I might know the story, but
Yeah, but
I don't know.
it's kind of wild because sometimes it looks like they press the buttons on accident. But other times, like, it looks very deliberate. Like, the dog would look down, lift up the paw, and press.
Yeah.
That's so wild. So I'm curious about the validity of this. Like, do dogs possess the capacity to do something like that?
Yeah. But the one I saw was a Japanese dog. I don't know if the dog is Japanese, but like the dog is, had by Japanese couple. So the buttons are of course Japanese, so probably he is Japanese too. But like the owner asks like, they want to go for a walk, and then like she also uses a button to let him know what they were talking, just make sure. And like the dog answers like, not yet. Like, I would rather play instead. That's kind of, it's not that complicated, but like we can understand what he wants to say. That's kind of funny and like amazing how he understood.
Yeah, like the bunny dog. I saw a TikTok today actually for the first time in like a year or something. I was actually kind of wondering about the dog. It's been a while since I've seen, but the dog goes, "Mom," and the lady goes, "Yes, bunny," and she goes, "Walk." And the mom goes, "No, we just got back from our walk. Walk later. Home now." And the dog walks over and presses home now. And the mom is like, "Yes, home now." And then the dog goes, "Mom," and she goes, "Yes, bunny," and the dog presses "Love you," and then runs up to the mom for pets. It's so sweet.
That's sweet.
Like it looks so deliberate, but I don't know how actual it is.
Well, another story that I know about that kind of dog that came through my, for me page was talking about the dog. I don't remember the name, but the dog who did those button conversation thing. And then since the dog was kid, like a puppy, he started talking to the human, right? With a button. He was trained to do that. And then one day he was in front of the mirror and asked to the owner, "Who is this?" And then the owner said, "Well, that's you."
Oh yeah,
like,
I saw that one.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the dog was like, "Who is that?" Like that's not me.
So...
the dog. I know. And then the dog was like, thought that like he was a human as well. So like, what is dog kind of? I think like I don't remember correctly, but like he started asking that like, am I not a human?
That's not Bunny, is it? Because I think I think Bunny did. Was it like a kind of poodle-looking dog?
I don't know. I only saw like somebody explaining the situation and like how. I mean, like to me it was kind of scary, but I don't remember which dog it was.
Yeah.
And the video that I saw was telling at the end like the dog became like a depression or something, and like went kind of go crazy, that he understood that he is not a human, he is a dog, and like that's like broke his mental. So, and it broke the heart and everything. So, I don't know the story after, but I mean, that's very scary. It's very, like, sad and, like, I don't know how you say it, but,
Yeah.
it's wild.
This gives me an idea for a topic of a future episode. Coco the gorilla. I'm not going to get into it now, but
Okay.
it's a little sad, but it's amazing.
Okay.
So, okay.
Okay, next question.
Okay, my question. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating or internet for the rest of your life?
Oh my goodness. What? Where am I going to live though?
New Mexico.
If I don't have AC, I'll be dead in the summer here.
But if you don't have internet, then you can't watch Emerin.
Well, without the internet, that means like cut everything. Okay, I probably need to give up AC and then do my best being in the pool all day to cool down and be warm in the blanket, freezing in the bed in the winter. Yeah, so I'd rather give up the AC.
Okay.
Because I just got like very scared of like no connection to my family and friends at all. Because, you know, my friends and family are mostly in Japan. I have some friends in here too, but all of my family is in America. No.
And most importantly, no podcast.
That's true. That's very true. So yeah. What about you?
Definitely air conditioning and heating. Like, when we lived in Oregon, I didn't have any air conditioning. And I barely used the heating. You know, I think in the winter, with an insulated home, it's so much easier to, like, survive. Like, I don't have heat. Well, I mean, I do have heating, but it's not very good. Like, I have the old radiators that barely work. And sometimes, like, they don't all even turn on.
Yeah.
And in Oregon, we didn't have air conditioning. And one summer, it got up to 114. You remember that?
Oh yeah. Like, all of us, like, with friends, we escaped to the ocean.
Yeah, so I think there are ways to get around that, you know.
Right.
But I don't know if I can live without internet. Like, I don't have any friends in Philly, you know. And so, you know, everybody I care and love about is, like, over 1,000 miles away.
That's true.
Actually, my brother and sister, they're about 600 miles each. But still, that's a long distance. So, yeah, AC and heating, for sure.
Yep.
Easy. Okay, next question.
Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or future self?
Future self.
Why?
Because my past self had, like, every decision that my past self made led up to my moment here. But then again, oh no, my brain is working. If I have a conversation with my past self, I could have ended it like at Juilliard or something.
That's true. But you only got 1 minute.
Future self.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I can convince my past self to audition at, like, bigger schools of music.
No, just 1 minute conversation.
Okay. Then future self, because I want my future self to tell me to work hard and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the issue of uncertainty, you know. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Wow.
The future self.
We must be really similar.
Yeah.
Why, though?
I don't really much things to tell to my past self.
Yes, you do. So much happened to you even in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but like, I think I like something adventurous and I want to challenge myself to do something. So I think I don't know. I feel like even if I tell something, and also like I'm stubborn, so like even if I tell something, I don't know if I really change.
Yeah.
The decision.
I feel like I'm more malleable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can get easily influenced too, but I don't know. I feel like the big decision won't change.
Okay, I get it.
Yep.
All right, you ready? Would you rather spend a week, day and night, in the forest
Okay.
by yourself, or spend a night by yourself in a real haunted house?
I would take the week in the forest.
Really?
I can do camping and stuff, right? I can bring food and stuff, right?
Well, I mean, you'll survive that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like a haunted house.
But what if it's a haunted forest?
You didn't say that!
Okay.
It's just a forest.
Alright.
If it's not said haunted, it's not haunted. Okay? What about you?
Oh, it's hard. So, the version of Ian that's currently not in that situation would say haunted house. Because even though I'll be scared to my wit's end, I would record those things and start a YouTube channel and make a lot of money from it.
Okay.
Or like a TikTok or like,
Yeah, totally.
you know. And I would invite my brother or my friends who are into...
Wait.
Okay, fine. I said by myself. Never
By
mind.
yourself.
Well, maybe I can invite them during the day, but...
No.
Okay,
You
fine,
said the
fine.
forest. Read your question again.
Okay, fine.
Jesus.
Okay. Then, yeah, probably haunted house so that I can make money from it at least.
Okay.
I hope my question doesn't come to life.
I hope not either.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Is this the last question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be on a dating show or a survival show?
Definitely survival.
Really? Wow. Why?
Because I kind of like doing things for myself.
Okay.
Like cutting my own wood or like, you know, I find pride in like building things and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. And it's a survival show, right?
Yeah.
So they're not going to let us die.
Right. But you may hear it's a bear. You may see a bear.
And there will probably be other people there.
Yeah, because it's a show. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would choose survival.
Wow. Okay.
Because if I were on a dating show, usually the people who are on those shows are like, I don't know, like, for example, Love Island.
Yeah.
That's a dating show. Usually the people who are on there are like valley girls or like bro dudes or something like that. It's like, let me work out to impress these ladies. And I'm not that kind of guy.
That's true.
You know, and I'm not saying that it's always like that, but it's typical.
Yeah.
You know, the American version of Love Island was like probably the most like sorority fraternity college level, you know, like college party thing I've ever seen. It's like once the girls came like onto the island, all of the guys went to the gym and started working out to impress the ladies.
Yeah.
And I'm just not that kind of guy. So survival, I think, would be nice.
Nice.
Plus, I can lose weight and get really strong.
You're gonna go and do the gym too.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Okay.
What about you?
Definitely a dating show.
Really?
Yeah, cause like I know how dating shows goes crazy and cause a lot of dramas. But I really don't like survivals. I don't do this like camping, surviving out of the woods, hiking, that kind of thing. So I would rather be in a good, richy hotel or like big Airbnb or like, you know, like a cool places like bachelor.
I didn't think of like the quality of
quality
hotel
of,
or like quality of food.
Yeah. So.
But then again, I don't know if I want to find out if I'm likable in that way. Like, what if nobody chooses me?
That's okay.
You get hotel and food?
Yeah. For free
Yeah, okay.
and more incentives, right? Like more money.
Fair enough.
And you
fair
probably
enough.
become famous. Which is
Fair
good and
enough.
bad, but you know. I don't like the guy who goes on a training and stuff, but not necessarily you need to find somebody in there, you know?
All right. You ready for my last question?
Yes.
Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on your life?
Pause button.
Why a pause button?
Because, I don't know, but like many things that I fail, I don't know if I can do it better if I rewind it. But
So deep.
there is a moment that like, oh, I wish the time would stop for everybody and I can pause this moment
Yeah.
and then feel this forever. Or when I'm running out of time for doing something, I just wish everybody's time stops and only I can work on that,
Yeah. Okay.
that kind of thing. So definitely a pause button. That feels like a little cheating, but if I have one, I would choose the pause button.
I also would choose the pause button because something similar to what I said before, like every decision that I made in my life led up to my moment. And I think that if I had a pause button, I could kind of expand my future. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I could like expand the amount of time for my future. Now the question is, I don't know, I didn't think of this when I wrote down the question, but it's like, do we age during that time that we pause? Because if we don't, then I think we can pause our life indefinitely.
Right.
But I think it wouldn't be very fun if we couldn't choose somebody to pause with us.
True. I wasn't thinking to pause that long time.
Well, I could become the world's best violinist if I could pause.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, pause. Because rewind, like, I think I'm in a good part of my life right now with, an okay job and like a, good situation. So it's not like I want to go back, and it's not like I have any regrets or anything. But
Okay. Cool.
Plus,
Cool.
if we pause, we can go into shops and steal things.
You are actually an evil person.
Are you ready for the bonus question?
Oh yeah.
Would you rather smooch Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth?
I would choose Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Why Chris Pratt?
I mean, like, out of those peoples, and obviously I've never met any of them, but I think, like, just the facial stuff, that my type would be him.
I think Chris Pratt is also more of your style of personality. Like, he's silly, he's like, kind of a dog person.
Yeah.
Like, I think that he would be a dog if he was an animal.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, I think he is a good in shape, but, like, compared to other people, he's not too muscular.
Yeah.
But, like,
Right.
not, like, showing off his muscles much.
Right.
When I Google search. So, yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Now, as per the rules, I also have to answer.
That's true. Go ahead.
I would smooch Chris Hemsworth.
The Thor?
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
Yeah, I would do Chris Hemsworth. Because he's a very handsome guy. I would probably go for him.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting.
Like, if I preferred men, I would go for him.
Okay.
Because I think that he's a very, like, manly guy.
Yeah.
But in his personality, he's very, like, goofy and very, like, funny. And, it seems like he doesn't take life too seriously. And, like, like, I feel like Chris Evans looks like he takes life a lot more seriously than Chris Pratt or Chris Hemsworth. It was actually a tie between not a tie, but like a competition between Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Because Chris Pratt is like, I don't know, like I like his personality a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but might I add, we just said smooch,
Yeah.
not dating, so I don't know if the personality would matter. So, but I would still choose Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I had a lot of fun, and I hope our listeners had a lot of fun listening to this.
Yeah.
Please email us at otsumamiparty@gmail.com to tell us your preference to these questions.
And if you come up with any other would you rather questions, email us too.
Yes, please send it our way. We are constantly looking to update and rearrange and to improve our podcast. So if one of our segments ends up being a Would You Rather segment, I'm happy to do that too. So if we can get enough emails, that might happen.
Yeah, totally. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening. Happy 10 episodes, Saya.
Happy 10 episode to Tyrion.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you for listening to our podcast. We get our publicity mainly from word of mouth, so make sure to tell your friends about us. If you have something you would like us to talk about, or just want to say hi, you can send an email to otsumamiparty@gmail.com. That is OTSUMAMIPARTY@gmail.com. And please sign the email with the unique username.
Please let us know what you think of the podcast and where you are tuning in from as well, and we may mention it in our next episode. Tune in next week. See ya.